In today's video, we talk about 12 things Thai people think are normal but aren't normal in other countries. This video is not about if those are good or bad things, just my observations over the year. But one point is so important it might save your life. I'm not joking, more on that later. Imagine this, it's your first time in Thailand, you're young, you want to go out and party. It's past midnight and you had a few drinks too many. You feel light, happy, and all of a sudden you spot a cute girl. You smile at her and she smiles back, while at the same time you're wondering, she's pretty tall. But you get distracted by her big boobs. Next thing you know, you wake up in the morning only to find out that girl wasn't really a girl. Instead, it was a ladyboy.
Oh, my sperms
Your English is off. You're talking about my sperm. Where would your sperm come from?
from my balls.
Hold on, back up.
This is absolutely normal in Thailand, and whenever you go out, you will see a ladyboy sooner or later. I'm not judging, it's totally fine if you're into this, but if it's your first time, this might catch you off guard, especially when alcohol is involved. Now let's talk about Wi-Fi. Every time I have friends visiting me from abroad, they ask,
Sven, how's the Wi-Fi?
as if Thailand was a third world country where we still go to internet cafes and use a modem. But it's quite the opposite. The internet is incredibly fast, and get this, almost every restaurant offers free Wi-Fi. I'm not joking, if I continue walking on this road, I could log into this restaurant's Wi-Fi or to the one over there. Really, I could survive without mobile internet by using this great service that many restaurants offer. Try this in Germany. If you've ever been to an authentic Thai restaurant, and I'm not talking about a Thai restaurant in Patong where you order pad Thai, then you might have noticed that it's incredibly spicy. Take this restaurant for example. The menu is in Thai, and if I order somtam and I don't say anything else, I'm gonna die. Really, it's so spicy, I don't know how Thai people can eat this. But in Thailand, there's a saying, if it's not spicy, it's not good. Another strange thing that I've noticed is this gesture that you always see at a Thai restaurant.
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Just kidding. This is how you tell the waiter that you want to pay the bill. I've never seen that in any other country. Try this in your country and see what happens. Another gesture that you might have seen is the Y. It's a traditional greeting or to show respect. It involves a slight bow and pressing palms together in front of your chest. But be careful, as a foreigner, there are many things that you can do wrong. Let me show you the basics. Depending on who you meet, the Y looks different. For mom and dad, your thumbs touch your nose. If you meet a monk, your thumbs touch in between your eyebrows. Normally, the younger person starts the gesture, the older person receives it, and Y back. But not everything is great in Thailand when you're a foreigner. It's quite common that you get overcharged a lot. This can happen in many places. If you order a taxi or tuk-tuk, drivers would suggest a fixed price that is much higher than the normal rate. If you call your taxi, always use a meter or use ride-sharing apps like Grab or Bolt. There you can see the price before you call your ride. Other places where you can expect to pay more are, for example, temples or national parks. There you have two different prices, one for Thai people and one for foreigners. Sometimes to hide this fact, they will write the Thai price in Thai language. The Thai numbers look different, so foreigners wouldn't notice. But here's where you can flip the script. If you learn a little Thai, use it. This will save you a lot of money. Let's say you're at a local market and you order in Thai. Sometimes you will get a discount. Thai people would be very appreciative if you try to speak their language. So if you don't want to get overcharged, learn Thai, use it. You will have more fun and a bigger wallet. This is what I call every electrician's nightmare. You can find this everywhere in Thailand. Imagine one cable breaks. How are you going to fix it? I think it's amazing that this system works, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one who has to fix it. I mentioned it earlier in the video, and please pay close attention, because if you don't, your trip to Thailand can end at the hospital quickly. Well, at least that almost happened to me. Whenever I see a zebra cross, I don't look, I just cross the street. Big mistake in Thailand. You have to be extremely careful when you cross the street. Even though there are many zebra crosses in Thailand, the cars don't stop for you. That's something I didn't really know. I assumed the cars would stop for me. Let's try an experiment. I'm gonna wait here for 5 minutes and let's see if there's any car that stops for me. I don't know why it's so different in Thailand, but almost every month I read in the newspaper that another tourist got hit while crossing. So please look before you go. Don't assume that the cars will stop, because most likely they won't. Planning your next trip to Asia? Then you need to know about our sponsor, Want2Go Asia. They are your one-stop shop for booking all your travel essentials. Think trains, buses, ferries, even flights. All in one easy-to-use platform. No language barrier or complicated booking system. Want2Go Asia lets you compare prices, see real-time availability, and book securely. They also send you pictures and instructions in case it's your first time abroad. Click the link in the description below to plan your dream Asia trip this year. Back to the video. What I love in Thailand is everyone is so friendly. Talking to a stranger doesn't seem so difficult. While in my country, it would look more like this.
Problem? Problem? No problem?
Okay, maybe I've exaggerated a little bit, but still, the point that I'm trying to make, even if you mess up completely, in Thailand, everyone is so polite. Similarly, when you talk to girls, it just doesn't seem like a big deal. Once you've stayed here for a while, you start to adapt, and meeting new people becomes a lot easier. The next thing that is normal in Thailand, but definitely not normal in my country, we just passed. Did you notice it? In Thailand, everyone parks their car backwards. It's so funny when I first noticed it, but ever since, Kamm and I are joking, whenever a car is not parked backwards, it must be a foreigner driving. We're in the car and I'm kind of a safety freak, so please keep that in mind. But in Thailand, it's very common when you're sitting in the back seat that you don't use your seatbelt. I can't even begin to describe how shocked I was when so many Thai people told me that this is normal. I also saw toddlers with no baby seat playing on the floor. I was speechless. I, on the other hand, would use 2 seatbelts if I could. The next thing that really shocked me, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, is about driving a motorbike. While people drive without a helmet, and that's obviously very dangerous, babies on a motorbike without a helmet is a completely new level of stupidity. You would be surprised how many times you see this here. Driving with one hand and in the other hand holding the baby. Let's continue with something that is more fun. In Thailand, you can't wear certain colors on certain days. Let me give you an example. On Friday, you can't wear black. If you do wear black, you will be very unlucky. This is always fun when your wife is done dressing, only to find out that she can't wear yellow because it's Monday and she has to start all over again. If you're curious, here's a list of what colors you can't wear on which day. Next video, we will explore crazy new laws in Thailand that nobody knows about. If you want to watch that video, click the link on screen, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.